Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to do a dish that is very simple. It's called Hasselback potatoes. Now Hasselback potatoes originated in 1953 in a restaurant in Stockholm, Sweden. And it's a potato basically, and it's sliced thinly, not all the way through, and it's roasted in the oven. So what you need to do at this point is to get either 3 or 4 potatoes. Okay, you wash them and you scrub them clean and make sure it's dry. You can also remove the skin also if you wish to do so. So the ingredients are very simple. You just need potatoes, you need butter, good quality butter, salt and pepper. Okay, and there's a trick to it for those who are not familiar or you have difficulty controlling your cut. You just use 2 of these disposable chopsticks or what you have, and you're just going to put them at the bottom here of the potato, and we can start slicing. So you need to just slice very thinly. Okay, so you can use all sorts of potatoes, russets, Yukon, even our local potatoes. So as you notice, I'm mixing and oops. So the chopstick prevents you from going all the way through. So the thing is to have a sharp knife. So don't worry if a few slices come out. So at this point, make sure your oven is already preheated to 220 degrees Celsius. That's one. Let's do another one. So those, you can always put a tape across this to just hold it together. The first bake will take you about 30 minutes, and at that point you take out from the oven and you add in the balance of the butter and you roast it for a further 30 minutes to 40 minutes depending how thick your potato is. That's 2. So I can show you what we're going to do with the Hasselback. You can have it just as a side, but also you can add in and use it as your baked potato for a chili con carne, which I am going to do so, and I will show you the recipe later on. Okay, so the first step is done. So these are your potatoes. Don't worry if you don't get it perfect, you'll get it this kind of lines. So now you need to just take the butter and we're just going to apply it generously so you will get through the cracks. So once it starts roasting, the potatoes will open up and the butter will seep through. So this is unsalted butter which I have. You can also use salted or whatever butter you have in the fridge. But make sure it's just soften it a bit to room temperature so it's easy to apply. I think I've got a baby one here as well. Just gonna apply generously salt and potato and pepper. I love my pepper, so it's going to be an extra pepper there. So it's ready, and it's been 30 minutes in the oven, and as you can see, the potatoes have, the slices have separated. And now for the final step, we are just going to add in more butter. Okay, so this potato, and make sure you get it, you can actually separate some of the slices, and so the butter can go in between and make it even more yummy. So this dish, you can have it as a side, you serve it, especially when you're like having steak, or even on its own actually. So it's quite a hearty meal on its own. Have it with some vegetables. Okay, make sure to fry and then get it into the cracks of the potato. And this goes into the oven for a further 30 minutes, 34 minutes, depending how thick your potato is. Okay, so you adjust accordingly, and after this I will show you how to test when the potato is ready and the doneness. So what we actually are looking here is for a crispy skin outside and soft and moist inside. I'll take a bit of the fat here and go through in here, because these are all lovely goodness. Goodies of pure butter. So it's utterly buttery. So it goes in for a further 30 to 40 minutes. And we'll come back to show you the final results. Okay, the Hasselback is out of the oven, literally. You hear the sizzle. Okay, it's all separated, it's crispy. So how you're going to check is you're going to just poke in the middle here with a small paring knife. Okay, I've got chef's hand, so I can stand a bit of a heat. And you see, it just goes through nicely. So that is just going to be lovely, and you can sprinkle with a bit of cheese also if you. That is just going to be lovely, and you can sprinkle with a bit of cheese also if you want, and then just add in the oven for another like a few minutes to give it the crunch and the melty effect. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a chili con carne version for this, and have fun making this, because it's really easy, even though it may take time. But do it in big batches, and have it with a nice steak or fish or anything that you like to have. And also you can also put in a bit of a sour cream as well, and sprinkle a bit of spring onions. So guys, have fun doing this. It's a tasty baked potato meal, a bit fancy to present to yourself and also to your guests. So because it's nice to eat with your eyes as well as with your other senses.